Hello. We're playing some Dune on the Sega CD. That's Dune is in Frank Herbert's Dune, not Sonic the Hedgehog's Dune, but also David Lynch's Dune. As there is, well, this game came out early I mean, it's a Sega CD game. It had to come out in the early 90s, right? Made from by Cryo, published by Virgin. Featuring some footage from David Lynch's movie, so I mean, we're just skipping the intro. It would have been nice to see the intro. But I mean, it's just like the scene from the beginning of Dune with the princess telling you the plot. Which, you know, would have been neat at the time for like a CD system, but not so good at a time when, you know, video services want to tell you, hey, no, you can't show that. That's copyrighted. So sorry. So that's Princess Arulin.
In these times of the future, man has explored many worlds, traveling through space by the use of the spice.
Do I press a button? I thought that this would... Okay, I guess I do.
Spice is the most precious substance. It can be found only on one planet in the whole universe. That planet is Arrakis, better known as Dune. It's a dry, desolate planet with vast deserts. There's never a drop of rain on Dune. You are Paul Atreides, son of Duke Leto Atreides.
There he is. There's the boy.
The Harkonnens, longtime enemies of your family, have come on Dune to control the spice production in their brutal way.
I like how lovingly rendered that body is.
But the Emperor of the Universe has just allowed you and the Atreides family to go on Dune too.
What an odd way of wording that. They allowed us to go on Dune. I mean, the plot was we're taking over the spice production on Arrakis that the Harkonnens were in charge of. But it's a setup.
You are determined to use this opportunity to drive the Harkonnens out of Dune with the help of the few natives, the Fremen.
I mean, we didn't... That's not what we were thinking when we arrived on Arrakis. We kind of had to after the whole betrayal thing.
The story begins as you've just arrived on Dune, in an empty palace located at a safe distance from the Harkonnen fortresses.
All right. Wow. Powerful sound as we enter the palace and meet a powerful man, our father, Duke Leto.
I am the Duke Leto Atreides, your father.
I'm glad he's reminding us that this is our father. Talk to me.
My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible, or the Emperor will recall us from Dune. We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
Maybe you should come with me.
No, I have to stay here.
He has to stay here. All right, so what's our interface like? We can see the Dune map. There we go, Dune map. This is our palace, Carthag. There's Carthag Tuic, Carthag Timin, Carthag Harg. I can only exit maps from this menu. Over here we can see the globe. See results? Okay, first day on Dune. My charisma equals 0. Aww. So, I don't know why the Atreides is colored red and Harkonnen is blue. But as you can see there, they got 73,000 men, and we have none. We could look around the map if we want, but there's no purpose to it, I think, at this time. So this is the first Dune game, or rather the first Dune game came out on PC. This was a port of that to the Sega CD. This is not Dune 2. This is not an RTS. This looks more like some kind of strategy adventure game. Let's see, we have a mixer panel, which is part of the strategy. We can, decide how we want to mix voices, music, and music during voices. Do we want subtitles? Do we want balloons? Do we want no subtitles? So many options here. I guess we'll keep it as subtitles. We have a book. All on Dune. I guess this part is not voiced. On Dune, the desert covers the entire planet, also called Arrakis, or the Sand Planet. Dune is known as the only place where the most valuable substance in the universe, the spice, can be found. Weather, no precipitations. A few natives, the Fremen, live hidden in the desert. And the spice? And the Duke said to Paul, "My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible, or the Emperor will recall us from Dune." I cannot look at the Fremen. Alright, so... walk around the palace. Look at a mirror in this room. And there we are. Restart, load, save. Okay, so we can save a game in here. Save successful. Look away from mirror. Alright, so that's our save point. That's good to know. Here's our map. We can look over here. It's Jessica. It's our mom.
I'm your mother, Jessica. The Duke has sent Gurney Halleck to Carthag Tuek. Go outside, take an Orny, and fly there. Hurry up, my son. I sense danger.
She gets this way when she senses danger. Also, I'm happy that everyone's reminding us of their relations to Paul.
I'm your mother.
Come with me.
I don't think I need to be at your side.
Yeah, she doesn't need to follow us everywhere we go. Down the corridor. Alright, we're at the Ornithopter. Alright, let's see. This is the palace. Timon. I believe our mom said Carthag Tuek. Alright, we're off. And away we go. It says we can skip to the destination, but why would we want to skip this beautiful full motion video? See how long it takes us to get there by Ornithopter. So as we can see, the plot of the game is not exactly the same as the book. Whereas in this, like, we get here and they're like, alright, immediately let's talk to the Fremen to build up some troops so we can fight some Harkonnens. We have 0 men's, and the Harkonnens have many men's. I can see why they give you the option to skip the destination. They didn't have to have this in real time, but they did. If you wanted to be truly immersed in the feeling of being on Arrakis. The mini-map vanished a while back. Alright, we're landing. Here we are. Alright, let's head into that cave. Alright, here's Gurney, Halleck, and a Fremen. Let's talk to Gurney.
I'm Gurney Halleck. I've served the Atreides for a long time.
Talk to me.
I've just come into contact with the Fremen. The Fremen have always lived in the sands of Dune. They live in sieges so well hidden that no one knows exactly how many there are. I've tried to convince them.
I don't think that's supposed to look like that.
You try, Paul. They may trust you.
Come with me.
Okay, Paul. I'm going with you.
I don't feel like that's how the text is supposed to look, but all right. All right, he's coming with us. And let's talk to Fremen.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
He has like a little whisper. So in the Lynch movie, you would like hear characters' thoughts. It sounded like whispers. The son of the Duke. Could he be the one? And like they did it a lot in that movie.
We Fremen are the original inhabitants of Dune. We've adapted our way of life to the desert. We've heard of you.
I guess that's all he had to
Son of
say.
the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
So work for me.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you.
That's easy. Let's give order to the troop. All right.
We are awaiting your orders.
Let's see. Give me more information.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
1,900 men. Motivation 28%. How do we increase this motivation? Select troop occupation. Specialize in spice. Specialize in army. I do not have the option for ecology. For right now, I guess we're mining spice. I mean, I'm sure we would, if this goes on long enough, we would, fight the Harkonnens, but...
We aren't very used to spice mining. We'll try to learn.
Would you have preferred army? I don't know if you have a preference. All right, I guess we're going. What do you think about that, Gurney?
It would be best for us to visit the three sieges together, and then return to the palace and inform the Duke.
All right, let's head to the other sieges. All right, so we're at Tuek. Then there's Harg. And Timon's the one that's close to us. Off we go! Yes, we could just skip, but... Look at this beautiful FMV footage. Okay, we'll skip. By the way, let's go to the mixer panel. What does it look like if the text are in balloons? We've seen subtitles, and they're not necessarily displaying correctly all the time. Maybe balloons will be better? Hello, Fremen.
I can feel something in you, but I wonder if you will be able to penetrate the secrets of this planet.
Goodness, you didn't have to put it like that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Right, penetrating the secrets.
Feel something in
Work for me.
I'm not quite sure that you're able to appreciate our skills yet.
What?
I'm not quite sure.
Talk to me. Well, I mean, tell me how I might appreciate these skills.
Feel something in you.
I guess we cannot. Gurney?
Did you notice? All the Fremen we meet have blue eyes. Totally blue. No whites in them. It's linked to saturation of the blood with spice.
Yeah, so we stay here long enough, we'll all get the blue eyes. Well, alright, he doesn't seem to want to Doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
I can feel something in you.
Yeah, penetrate the secrets.
But I can feel.
And he doesn't seem to have anything else to say. Maybe he appreciates persistence.
I'm not quite.
It doesn't seem like he does.
able to-
Alright, Gurney's not giving me anything about what he might want. We can look around. I mean, we can walk forward, but... I mean, I feel like that's not gonna help us. Why would you want to walk forward? Well, now I need to look at the map. Oh, are these guys working? These guys are working, I guess. They're on the spice. There we are. So I guess we just should turn north. Well, I am, but that cave is not appearing. Well, that's no good. Get lost immediately out here in the desert. Oh wait, no. Is the red thing our logo? I thought we were like the dude. Maybe we're the red. If that's the case, maybe we go south. Well, yeah, nothing's appearing. Clearly, walking away from our ornithopter was not a good idea. What do you think about this, Gurney? Are we going to die here in the desert?
The Fremen seem to be organized into tribes or troops.
It sure does. Hey, stay here.
No, you're not going to leave me here in the desert.
Ah, yeah, I tried to get you. Wait for evening. Alright, it's evening. I don't think that's really going to help us. So if I'm looking at the map... It's not really exactly saying where we are. Like, there's the cave. There's the red bird icon, representing that we are there. There's Silhouette of Man to the south of it. We tried going north, we tried going south, and we did not get back to the cave either way. So that's no good. I feel like, clearly we were not supposed to walk away from it, as there does not seem to be an effective way of getting back there. Or, oh. Okay, I think that was like the moon, but it didn't display. You know, some of the graphics end up being a little bit corrupted here in Dune on the Sega CD. I don't know why. So it would be best to do that. It would be best. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do now. Unless I just got lucky and happened to walk back to that cave. But we can't actually see anything in the distance. Oh dear. Oh, okay, we're back here.
You were found unconscious in the desert. Walking so far in the desert often means death.
Wow, that was unconscious? That just looked dead. That's plain dead. Okay, we learned our lesson. Do not walk any... Is there a reason to walk anywhere? Like, surely there has to be a purpose to be able to walk into the desert if they let you do it. let's go to the third one. Carthag Harg. Off we go!
We saw you coming from the other siege.
Did you see me getting lost? I hope you didn't see that. Work for me.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you.
Wonderful.
We are awaiting your orders.
All right. More information, please.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
All right, these are over 2,000 men. Their motivation is not high, though. Why don't you specialize in spice, too?
We know a little about spice.
They know a little bit. That's good. But now that I've done that, can I go back to that second one? Now that I've gotten, like, these two others on my side.
We saw you
Work for me.
I'm not quite sure that you're able to appreciate our skills.
When you say your skills, what skills are we talking about? How do I learn to appreciate them? What do you think about this, Gurney?
Let's go and tell the Duke that we have 2 troops working for us.
All right, let's head back home. All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, that's not right. Must be hallucinations due to all this spice exposure. Oh, Duncan Idaho is here as well.
I'm Duncan Idaho. The Duke asked me to supervise the production of spice.
Come with me.
I can't now. I have some work left here. Well, for the moment, I haven't much to do.
Well, that contradicts itself.
I hope that we'll be able to extract large quantities of spice very soon. If you really want to know about the properties of spice, ask your mother, Jessica.
All right, maybe I will.
The spice is mined from the sand of Dune. Spice prolongs life and extends consciousness. It's used by the guild navigators to travel through space. I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul.
Well, I have been seeing some glitchy graphics. I can only assume that that's the start of it. All right. Okay. There's the Duke.
The Fremen have a special garment which they call a stillsuit. Wearing this, they can stay in the desert without losing body fluid.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that, about the recycling of the body fluid. Like, how does that work exactly? Let's get into some specifics about what's going on in there.
It would be advantageous for us to have some of these stillsuits. I want you and Gurney to go and find some of these suits for us. And remember, avoid wandering in the desert. You won't go very far without a stillsuit.
What, me? What, I'd wander? That'd be suicide. Everyone knows that, Dad. All right, so that's all we're saying with him. Gurney?
Oh yes, stillsuits. Let me remember. That's it. The Fremen in the siege where we met told me about a stillsuit maker.
All right, do we know where that is? Hold on, Gurney, I have to look at myself in the mirror. Well, maybe we'll have a new point on our map, since Gurney knows about the stillsuit maker.
Select destination on map.
see anything here. Let's look at the map. What's that? Oh, it's blue. Is that a Harkonnen base? Yeah, Arakeen Harkonnen. Gurney, you want to tell me where this stillsuit maker is?
Stillsuits. That's it. It's impossible to... The sun's...
Yeah. All right. Where do we find him? Maybe we go back to that second one. Or he said he was in the first one. Maybe we go back to the first one. Because he said that the Fremen told him about him, so we found him here. Hey, do you know about your suits? I want to wear them. Your piss suits?
I thought you looked interested in my still suit.
Sure am.
Yes, I know a still suit maker. You will find him if you fly eastward in your Orni. It's not very far, but be sure to fly with someone. Sietches are well hidden and not easy to find.
Okay, go eastward, but it's well hidden.
We're doing spice mining. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
Okay, motivation 28% on trial in spice.
Let me show you what we've done in spice mining.
Mm-hmm.
There's a siege not far from
Eastwards. What do you think, Gurney?
We must fly eastward from Carthag Tuic.
You said we must go with someone. Does Gurney count as someone? I hope you can see this siege. Apparently it's hard to find. Okay, eastward. Just eastward? We'll go eastward. Alright, Gurney, tell me if you see something. Apparently we're trying to find something that is not... Oh, can I, like, adjust the course in real time? I don't know if I can. I mean, I have these arrows. But still, I mean, probably shouldn't. Because we're just going eastward and hopefully that, hopefully we find the siege. Doesn't seem like we can talk to Gurney while this is happening. I kind of thought when we
It looks like a siege there on the left.
go towards this place. About to say, I thought that when we were going to talk to that one Fremen, that a point would appear on the map. But we know we just it's fine. We just headed out, and Gurney saw it eventually. Now it's on the map. Hello, we're looking for a Fremen tailor. I want to get a piss suit.
Welcome to our siege, Paul Atreides. So, you want to know about the principles of our still suits. It's good that you're so keen to learn our ways. A still suit is basically a high-efficiency filter. Perspiration passes through the first layer and is gathered in the second. Salt is separated, and the reclaimed water circulates to catch pockets from which you can drink through a tube at your neck. Breathing and walking provide the pumping action. Here are some steel suits for both of you, and I'll send some to your palace as well.
And believe me, Paul Atreides has no problem providing the pumping action. So it's only sweat that we're drinking, and nothing else. That doesn't sound... Sounds like that could be more efficient. Work for me.
Wait. I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
I know of 2 more sieges in the vicinity whose leaders would be more than interested in meeting you, Paul Atreides. Travel north and east from here.
North and east.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one? Maybe he could be.
Yes?
Oh, there we go.
Agree to let my troops work for you.
Give orders to troop.
We
Set.
are awaiting your orders.
In Tuono Tabur. Give me information.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Well, these are the most highly motivated men we've seen so far. Still cannot pick ecology. How about you do... What do you think about spice?
I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be nice to have it.
All right. Looks like he's down with some spice mining. Okay. What do you think, Gurney?
Let's visit these 2 new sieges.
Okay.
Select destination on map.
Let's see, these are the 3 we did. So Carthag, Tabur, and Tuono Tech are the ones that we have not done yet. Let's go to Carthag, Tabur.
Carthag, cover.
Off we go.
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about.
In the flesh. I am pretty great.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you.
Tell me about these troops.
My troop is awaiting your orders. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
All right, 31%. Give me the spice.
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining.
All right. Do you do that, or does someone else do that? What if we specialized you in army?
I don't think my troop feels the necessity to fight for you.
Okay, so you would like to be spice. Go and search for equipment. I cannot pick go and search for equipment. Oh wait, there's something there about modifying the
We've been
equipment.
asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now.
Can't do it right now.
We've been asked to do spice.
What's this one?
Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Unused equipment, that's nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Let me show you the statistics.
They have no equipment.
Select destination on map.
All right, one more.
Photo, Duek.
Woo!
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about.
Yep, right here. This guy. Work for me.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you.
Man, that map screen from before said we had 0 charisma, but everyone's just like throwing themselves to work for old Paul Atreides.
My troop is awaiting your orders. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
That's the characteristics. What would you like to specialize in army?
I don't think my troop feels the necessity to fight for you.
Okay, no, you would not. Specialize in spice?
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining.
And I don't think you have equipment.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
You may show me the characteristics.
May I show you the characteristics of...
No more orders. What do you think, Gurney?
I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one.
You're just saying we need to find a troop of prospectors? I mean, it would be helpful.
I'm convinced such a troop is nearby, probably in one of these already prospected sietches.
Are you saying we should go back to these sietches that we've already been in, and maybe there are prospectors in one of them? I mean, you're the expert here. I'm new here on Arrakis, so I'll take your word for it. Let's go to Carthag. I mean, Carthag Timon? That was the only one where that guy said that I wasn't ready to appreciate what his men could do. Maybe I can appreciate it now. Aha!
We had heard rumors that you might call on our services. Prospecting for spice is a dangerous and a skillful job.
Work for me.
Good to see that our knowledge is appreciated. Yes, Paul Atreides, we will work for you.
All right, we got our prospectors.
My troop is awaiting your orders.
Give me the info.
Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Not many of them, but they are really motivated. Well, I mean, I want you to prospect for spice, so I guess specialize in spice.
We're unbeatable in spice prospecting. Here, I have something you may find interesting.
They're the very best. What is it?
Here, take this map of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
You can update this map as we send back information to you.
All right. Do you have equipment?
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
They do not.
Okay. May I show you the characteristics?
What do you think about that, Gurney?
Let's go back to the palace.
How did you make your text not even appear? Were you thinking that to me? Was that telepathy? All right. It's been quite a day, maybe more than one day. We went out to talk to 3 sietches. Turns out we talked to 6. And found the best group of prospectors. Woo! Back home we go. Uh-oh. Am I walking away from the... Okay, yes.
Look, the Stillsuits have been stored here.
All right, Stillsuits are already here.
It's rather different here from the sietches we've been to, isn't it?
Hello, Duncan.
I must congratulate you on finding this prospecting troop. We're now well on the way, Paul. Here are our current stocks of spice.
220.
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
I mean, yeah, the number go up. We want number to go up.
Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
It's true. Maybe the one who controls the spice controls the universe even. Hi, Dad.
We've got the Stillsuits. Good work, Paul. Don't forget to have a look at the map to see if your troops are working well. Paul, as you know, we haven't been here at the palace long, and this old building may still hold many secrets. Our enemies were here recently, and we've already found some traps.
Ooh, booby traps.
Well, your mother Jessica has this special talent for, well, sounding rooms and finding secret doors. Go with her and search the palace. Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
All right, so Mom's looking for secret doors. The way she does it is she's swinging a sword around, and it usually makes a clank when it hits the wall, but sometimes it makes like a higher pitched clank, and then she throws a bomb at it. It's a very deliberate skill. Took many years to master. Hi, Mom.
I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul.
I heard there's something about booby traps.
Paul, I gave you more than an education. It was more of a kind of special training. I expect that here on this very special planet, you'll discover that you have many special powers.
Oh, special training for my special powers on this special planet. I'm a special boy.
I can't tell you more for the moment, but each time you experience something strange or special, come and tell me. I'll give you an explanation.
When you say something strange, do you mean like, I don't know, things that I'm seeing not appearing in the places they're supposed to be?
Okay, now, together we can try to explore the palace a little, okay?
All right. Come with me.
We both will try to examine the few rooms we can access. Go ahead. I'm following you.
Okay.
We both will try to...
Okay, well first, okay, she's here. We have a party of 2. I mean 3 including Paul. See my I want to see my density. Okay, that's, you can see how dense I am. Where are my prospectors at? Let me look at the mirror. Alright, so we're examining these rooms.
Paul, how I miss our planet, Caledon, with its oceans and... This is so different.
That's right. They come from a planet that has water on it. But I mean, they were offered to take control of Arrakis, so that's not an offer you turn down.
Wait, I can feel something. I think there's a hidden door on the left. Yes, let's have a look.
Right, hidden door.
It seems to lead somewhere. Let's follow.
Not exactly hospitable.
It looks like a communication room, used to send and receive long-distance messages. I'm going to try to open this door on the right.
A communication room. Let's all gather here. Jessica really has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she?
Thank you, Leto. But let me tell you, this is an exhausting exercise.
I like that little sound in the music there. All right, we're all here in the communication room.
As we are almost all gathered here, I would like to congratulate Paul for what he's done since we arrived here on Dune.
Yeah, aside from the part where I died in the desert. But I mean, only Gurney actually knows about that. I don't think he's told anyone.
He has visited 6 sieges, and now these troops of Fremen are working for us. That's a good start, isn't it, Jessica?
I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen.
That's what they say. They say I do have a rising charisma.
Paul, I'm very proud of you. All of my hopes are set on you.
Oh, okay, we're all gone now. Speaking of which, let's see. Now, what was the... Oh, we have a new topic, the Fremen. Paul first encountered the Fremen in a sietch near the palace. Fremen are the first inhabitants of Dune. They live in sietches hidden in the desert. Their eyes are blue, totally blue. No whites in them due to their saturation of their blood, but the spice. Where was the, maybe it was somewhere else, like the screen where we could look up, Paul's charisma. Was it see results? Okay, yes, it was. My charisma equals 3. You know, not a lot. That's more than it was before. I have almost 10,000 men. You can just save from here? Why do you need to go back to... Why do you need to go to the mirror in the bedroom, then? Alright.
This is a communication room. When you view a message, a holographic image of the sender is generated in the center.
I really don't understand much of this kind of technology.
He's sad about that. Big frowns. I guess there wasn't really anything in this room? It was just leading to the communication room.
Even with the Fremen, we won't get very far in mining spice if we don't have more harvesters. A harvester is a very efficient machine used to mine spice from the ground.
Yeah, we need to get some of those.
You told me you saw one harvester in a sietch. Go there with Gurney and see if you can locate some more of them.
Did I see one? Did I say that?
Our current stocks of spice.
Gurney, did we see one?
Let's look at the map and find the Fremen group that Duncan mentioned.
All right. Okay, they have one. Alright, so they said go back here and see if we can find more. Is that how it works? They have one. We'll fly back there, and surely there will be more for us.
Select destination on map. Photo cover.
I'm staying here.
Yeah, Mom doesn't feel like traveling. Okay. Hey, Fremen Chief. Hey, can we keep walking forward? No, it's just talking to him.
No, wait. We'd rather you didn't visit our siege. There's nothing here for you to see.
Oh, I thought we were good?
The harvester. We found it in a siege, northeast. Fly straight from here over the crater center, but don't go beyond the rocky area.
All right, northeast over the crater. Straight from here over the crater, northeast. I didn't want to do that.
We're doing spice mining.
But he doesn't want us to be here. No, don't look at it. You shouldn't. Oh, I didn't clean up. No, I'm so embarrassed. No, it's nice, man. I really like your siege. No, you don't have to say that. Oh, it's a mess. right.
Northeastward.
Over the crater. Whoop. Gurney, tell me if you see anything. He said go to the crater, but like don't really go far beyond it into the rocky area. And it's a good thing the Harkonnens are not attacking or anything, considering we just got here. We're in a vulnerable position. Getting to that crater. Hopefully Gurney sees something. Said don't go too far beyond it. You seen anything? It seems like we're passing the crater now. Can I use these here? What if I hit this? Noticing any particular difference with where we're going based on these things. Okay, no, we're curving left. These things are in fact doing something. Night falls on Dune.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
Yeah, great. Let's go towards this place. We found it. Oh, is no one here?
Have you seen the two harvesters around the siege? We must go to the two nearest sieges to tell the Fremen to come and pick them up.
Oh, all right, I guess there's no one here to talk to, but the equipment... equipment is here.
Select destination on map.
I said two closest, so here's one. Hey, Fremen Chief.
We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right.
I want you
Been asked
to
do spice mining, but can't start it right now.
move your troop.
Show me where you want me.
Go here.
Okay.
I mean, I assume that's what we want. Tell them to go there because the thing's there. You'll take a harvester. I mean, I didn't actually specify the harvester. I just said for the troops to go there. Will they be there when I go there? Not yet, anyway. Okay, they're on their way.
Select destination on map.
And he said, go to the two closest ones, so let's go to this one.
We've been asked to do spice mining. We've been asked to do spice mining, but
All
can't.
right, I want you to go.
Show me where you want me.
Go over here.
Okay. Select destination on map.
Let's head back to 210 hard. Are my dudes here? You are here.
We've been asked to do spice mining.
All right. I want you
We've been asked to do spice mining.
I want to modify your equipment.
Have a look at the characteristics of my
Yes. There you go. You have that now. Done.
group. I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester. May I show you the characteristics of
All
my...
right. I'm going to move you back to where you came from.
Show me where you want me to. Okay.
Also, my prospectors. Do I need to tell them to come over here to prospect? And it occurs to me I didn't actually specify to them where they should be prospecting.
Select destination on map.
Maybe I should do that.
Contact. Timid.
Woo!
We are the spice prospectors. We have already been...
All right. I want
We are
you
the
to
spice
prospect.
prospectors. We have already been here for many... Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go.
3. All right. How about maybe that, and then maybe that, and maybe that.
Okay. Select destination on map. Tono, target.
Are my dudes here? Okay, you're here.
We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't...
All right. Let's
We've been asked to do spice mining.
modify your equipment.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Give you one of these.
I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop.
All right. So I guess when the prospectors get here, I guess I'll leave these dudes here. When the prospectors would get here, they would then be able to start mining.
We're going to stay here. Either we go in or we leave.
I think we're done here. Also... Oh, hello? The graphic changed. I was about to say that, I think that we're done here, but also, that the hour tryout is done, so why don't we just head back to the palace, as of course we're starting to see delusions due to exposure of the spice. And, just see if anyone has anything to say.
Here are our current stocks of spice.
Mm-hmm. It's getting bigger.
I'm doing my best to help you, Paul, but sometimes you have to manage.
I think I'm managing okay. I'm doing all right. Let's look at Mirror. And is Dad around? There he is.
This is my favorite room in the palace. Look, Paul. Look at those dunes. What a sight. A person needs new experiences. They jar something inside, allowing you to grow.
That's true.
Without changes, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens. The sleeper must awaken.
Dad always liked telling us that, apropos of nothing.
Have you seen the message in the communication?
I did not. Dad's always telling me the sleeper's gotta awaken. Oh, from the Emperor.
Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I do remind you that I sent you to Dune to extract spice. So make the necessary arrangements. I will call you again very soon for the first shipment.
I like how his eyes are moving. What?
I do remind you that I sent you to Dune to extract spice.
So, I mean,
so make the necessary
clearly
arrangements.
they did get the
very soon for the first shipment.
The movie likeness for Paul, and like some of these other characters are just completely different. Just nowhere close. All right, well that's our tryout for Dune on the Sega CD. I like this quite a bit. I didn't really know what to expect. It's pretty neat adventure game. We didn't get into any sort of combat. I have no idea what the combat is. But, I mean, clearly with the Fremen, you could potentially assign them to being army, though the ones we talked to were not interested in being army. But I guess you could. Some of them could. And then I assume we're going to fight Harkonnens, because their castle is to the north. So I don't know what that combat looks like, but as for right now, we just had flying around the landscape, recruiting Fremen, getting them set up to mine, getting our, spice production workflow up and running, Mom finding secret rooms, Dad telling us that the sleeper is gonna awaken. I wonder, is the entire game like this, or is there a point where the betrayal happens and then we don't have our palace anymore? I don't know. I don't know if there's like a shift or anything like that in the game. But, this was our tryout for Dune. This was originally a PC game, ported to the Sega CD. Interesting choice for a Sega CD game, because this is like the kind of game that you wouldn't really have gotten on a console. If I had seen this game back then on the Sega CD, I would have been interested in it. I don't remember ever actually seeing it. But, I enjoyed what we played here today. Long live the fighters.